What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Drew Deeks channel. The Habs win 3-1 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now, first things first, before we move on, we got the new camera going here. Some of you guys said yesterday that I was too close. Is it too close? A little too close. It's a quote from Aladdin. If you guys haven't seen Aladdin, I got nothing for you. The original, not the one with Will Smith. I'm talking Robin Williams. Anyway, let's talk about this game, guys. So, first two periods, no scoring. But, I mean, do I just jump right to this right now while it pops on my head? Sam Montembeault. Sammy. Monty. Dikembe, whatever you want to call him. 30 saves for Sam Montembeault in this game. He has a huge bounce back after losing in Columbus last week. This game, he only allows one goal. And that only goal that he allowed, which was by Matthew Olivier, by the way, was a giveaway from Mike Matheson. Not me. I'm not Mike Matheson. I just look like him. Okay, and I happen to be born from the same. Anyway, but that was a pure, clean, dead giveaway from Mike Matheson, which obviously gives Columbus the 1-0 lead. But then, not even 2 minutes later, Arber, guys. Why did he ever come out of the lineup? I never suggested that. He should go down to Laval. I don't know what you're talking about. But Arber Xhekaj, and I actually watched the replay. And if you guys see, that was a seeing eye shot. Arby in the post-game interview said he picked his spot. He snipes. But before we actually talk about his snipe, let's talk about how Juraj Slafkovsky helped set up that goal. So he gets a cross-ice feed on the right side. It looks like the right side's working well for Slav, by the way. A cross-ice feed over to Jake Evans. He gets it into the zone. Evans gets it back up to Xhekaj. He gives his little head fake that he likes to do, and he snipes with Korpisalo screened. And it's 1-1. So that right there, the Canadiens instantly fought back, because as soon as Matheson's giveaway and Olivier's goal, I keep forgetting his name, that right there was like, Montreal was playing so good. Montembeault specifically was playing so good. He was lights out in this game. Like I said, 30 saves, a .968 save percentage. Phenomenal stuff. Now 4-2-1 on the season for Sam. But after the Habs tied this game, not long after that, Kirby Dach actually first set up by Cole Caulfield. Caulfield continues his point streak of, I believe it's 5 games, 5 points in 4 games, I think it is. And Caulfield gets it on the left side. He gets a nice dish pass over to Kirby Dach. He puts it over to David Savard, and it goes in off his skate. A non-distinct kicking motion. Nobody even challenges it. Columbus does not challenge it, as Savard just perfectly tips in his first goal of the season, and it's 2-1 Habs. And from there, they hold down the fort. And you guys know that Arber Xhekaj and Jonathan Kovacevic came into this game in place of Jordan Harris and Chris Weidman. And just in general, the Habs played a much more tight defensive game. Columbus was playing decently as well. It was pretty evenly matched on both sides. But again, no goals to the first 2 periods. So defensively responsible on both ends. Montreal comes out with a better start, in that they didn't allow significant scoring chances in the first 10 minutes, and if they did, Sam Montembeault was there. Now, we should mention, though, that the Habs gave up 2 very clean breakaways, one right out of the penalty box and one not long after that, but Sam Montembeault stopped them both. The first one with the glove, and the second one was a 5-hole attempt, which he also stopped. So again, I know he's probably not going to get to start in Chicago tomorrow, and the Habs have most of the weekend off, but Sam Montembeault is playing unbelievable hockey. And this was coming off of a not so great performance, but you know, Sam again bounces back and does his thing, and he keeps us in it. Not only in it to win it. And I'm just glad that they were able to recover after that Mike Matheson giveaway. And Matheson's still been looking pretty good overall. The Habs power play still pretty abysmal, but Sean Monahan also ices this game with an empty netter. But we should give a shout out again to David Savard, because when Sam Montembeault was scrambling in the third period there, when Columbus was looking to tie it, David Savard got in the way of a shot, and that clearly would have tied the game for Columbus, but that just didn't happen. We know Mike Pizzetta got in a fight in this game with again, that's why I'm referencing my notes here, Erica Brunson. So Pez gets into a fight, doesn't really go well for him. Speaking of fights, I don't know if you guys noticed when Arby scored his goal, they were showing him, he's got a pretty good shiner still from that fight with Nick Delorier, D'Lo, former Montreal Canadien, over the weekend against Philly there. But again, it just kind of suits Arby, though, the way that black guy, I'm like, you know what, he's such a tough kid. And to come back into this game after being a healthy scratch, scoring that goal, that fourth line, like how important is it when the fourth line can contribute the way that they did? So on that shift, even the way it was looking with the cross-ice feed from Slav, In my head, I'm thinking before that goal, you just love to see the fourth line contribute, and if they can, it's huge for the rest of the lineup. So that obviously worked really well. And then your first line comes in, and then David Savard comes in on the offensive chance, deceiving the Columbus defenders also. Why was he even there? They were kind of, thrown off by him even being there for that goal too. So Habs come out with a nice win. We're through 20 games. The Habs are 10-9-1. So what are your thoughts on the Habs season so far? I know that you guys are, kind of in the middle with me. You're not really expecting too much, but you're also going to enjoy when they play really well, which they did. So thanks, guys. I'm working on the format. As you can see, the lighting is changing, the video is changing, and I'm not going to be too close to the camera. This other lens that I'm using seems to be working better. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying, and we'll see you on the next one. Go Habs, go.